not up here talking, I'm the man, listen to me. I'm just breaking down the prophecy. Go ahead,
For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahweh Shai.
This thing is beautiful. If it's given unto you, it's beautiful. Because it's a painting that a lot of people can't make out what it is. So they just say, oh man, that's trash. But we can look at it and see clearly what it is. Because the Lord blessed us with that understanding. We can make it out and it's beautiful. It's a puzzle. We're getting the pieces and we're putting it together. But these people are at home with just a box of puzzle pieces. They don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
So they want to just throw the book away and start saying, well, all I gotta do is believe in Jesus, I'm good. I'm tired of reading Corinthians. I don't understand that. I'm just Jesus and I'm good. Don't worry about none of that other stuff. 3:16. Trying to read the Old Testament, you know what? Let's just take this out. I don't understand nothing that it's talking about. Just tear that whole thing out. But they want to leave Psalms. Like Psalms don't condemn them. It's a damn shame the way that the Lord did these people. But they want it to be like that, and it is what it is. You done with that?
Yeah, that was it.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 16.
See, this part he's about to read is very, very beautiful. That's why I like to bring it out, because it brings a pleasant image to my mind. Go ahead.
But blessed are your ears, for they see, and your ears, for they...
Read that again.
Verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets...
Blessed are your eyes, for they hear. Blessed are your ears. I did the same thing you did. Blessed are your eyes that say see. And blessed are your ears, because you hear. When the Lord speaks to you, you understand. That's the blessing. It's not the cars, the money, the jewels. That's the blessing right there. You are in tune with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the only gift that you should be looking for in this lifetime. That's it. To be in tune with what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai wants. Because if you have it, then you can walk in truth. You aren't deceived by all of these things that are going on around you. You can walk through all manner of wickedness and not be touched, and not be changed, and not be moved. So blessed are your eyes, because you can see it coming. Blessed are your ears. When people start spouting off this BS, you can hear it, and you can break down the truth. I always like to give the analogy of like walking through a mall. All of those different things that are trying to pull you into different stores. The lights, the smells, the shoes on the window, the clothes, the nice clothes on the window, the gold in the middle, all that stuff trying to attract you. But none of that stuff pulls you away. You stay right on your course. You go right in there, you do your deed, and you get out. But you look at all these other people, ooh, Cinnabon. Ooh, I'm gonna give you a gold chain. Ooh, the new shoes are out. Ooh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna put in they got the car in the middle. I'm gonna put in a raffle for the car. Ooh, my old lady at Victoria's Secret, they just lost. That's what happens to these people. Their minds are pulled in all manners of directions. But us, we were given a blessing, that our mind is straight, our eye is single. We're worried about one thing. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right. Read, start on the top of verse 16. That's what makes these scriptures so beautiful, because it's the truth. No longer do you have to be deceived in your mind to think that you have to run this rat race. You don't have to run this rat race. All you got to do is be content with what you have and fight for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's it. Isn't that easy? It's much harder to try to make it in this world. Because you're going to mess around and be on, like they use the analogy of the casting couch. You're going to mess around and be on a casting couch. Doing crazy things to that white man. To be in a movie. All of a sudden you turn into a rapper. Best rapper alive. But how you going to get that record deal? You're going to be doing all kind of manner of wickedness to get that record deal. All of a sudden you think it's okay to be a homosexual. You're going to be all up and down these streets with a pink tutu on and pink Converse, looking crazy. Talking about, I'm going to change myself into a woman. But we are blessed that we're not going after all that stuff. The Lord is dealing with us. He gave us that single eye, and we walking straight.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them.
The things that we can break down are the things like you have John, the Isle of Patmos. He was talking about the destruction of America, but he couldn't produce the words like we can. We have the vision, and what we can also point and say, well, what that is a nuclear missile. That's an ICBM missile. What that is a microchip made by the Verichip Corporation. We can break down all of those things. So that's our blessing. That in times past, the prophets were speaking about these things, but it wasn't given to them in full. It was given to them in visions. But we see this stuff going on. We see the tanks. We see the airplanes. We see the missiles. We see the wars. We see the rumors.